Issues on trade, terrorism, and the West Philippine Sea. These were among the topics discussed in this year's Bilateral Strategic Dialogue between the Philippines and the United States. Dale De Vera with the details.
The Philippines and the United States vowed to improve cooperation during the 8th Philippine-U.S. Bilateral Strategic Dialogue or BSD. Philippine Ambassador Jose Manuel Romualdez said both sides agreed to deepen partnership in areas of trade and investment, defense, security, anti-trafficking, agriculture, fisheries, connectivity, and counter-terrorism. In the wake of the bombing in Sulu, U.S. Ambassador Song Kim said both countries are concerned with extremist activities in the Philippines.
I believe that counterterrorism cooperation will continue. In fact, we'll look for ways to enhance counterterrorism cooperation precisely because we know that the danger still exists in parts of the country.
In a joint statement released after the BSD, the two countries were said to discuss issues of mutual interest and recall U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo's statements on the 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty or MDT, particularly him saying that any armed attack on Philippine armed forces, public vessels, or aircraft in the South China Sea will trigger the MDT article on common dangers. Romualdez said there is an existing mechanism to discuss issues related to the MDT, with the Mutual Defense Board expected to meet in September. Both sides also vow to enhance their defense infrastructure and plan activities to improve maritime domain awareness. The countries emphasize the importance of creating an effective and substantive code of conduct that would not prejudice the rights under international law of both claimant and non-claimant states in the South China Sea. At the conclusion of the BSD, the Philippines and the U.S. signed a joint statement on higher education cooperation and a science and technology agreement. The 9th BSD will be held in Washington, D.C. in 2020 to continue discussions aiming to further strengthen the Philippines-U.S. alliance.
In pursuit of a deeper partnership, we intend to mold the alliance into one that gets ahead of the issues presented by the global environment. This way, we ensure that the alliance is proactive rather than reactive on shared concerns.
For News 5, Dale De Vera, We're One News.